Yo, 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 what's up, you guys? Back again with So Real Trading video. And today is what? Today is day 64. I know you guys already seen it on the title, but making this video right now. Today is day 64, man. It's Monday, first Monday of August, first week of the month. And we're gonna get straight to it on this price action trading with gold. And before I start, I just want to say shout out to all my continuous subscribers, continuous viewers. I really appreciate you guys for locking in on this journey with me. I'm on a journey to completing a 450-day challenge, and today's day 64. Um, and man, today, shoot, we starting off with profits today. We starting off with profits. Made 25 points, covered 25 points in profits first day of the week. First day of the week, covered 25 points in profits. My goal for the month is 400 points. My goal for the month is 400 points in profits. So now I'm at 375. 375 points in profits. Um, and you see where gold is at right now. We got gold right here trading at our support line. This is a daily time frame. New daily candlestick just opened. Gold is currently trading at 4,051. Anything can happen from here with this bottom support. We can crash, we could drop down to 3,800. We could drop down to the 3,800 range, or we can go up from here and continue to go up, and we could go up to at least 4,200. We can go up from here and continue to go up to at least 4,200. I'll tell you this, if we go up to 4,200 without dropping, I think we're going to continue to go higher. If we go up to 4,200 without dropping, I think we're going to continue to go higher. Um, there's three scenarios I think will happen, or two scenarios I think will happen. Is I guess we can take this off now. Two scenarios, either blue line or white line will go up, will consolidate around 42, 43, and then we'll come down, or we can go up even higher. We can even reach as high as $5,000 and start turning back around. The chances of us reaching an all-time high are getting more and more slim as time goes by. If we don't hit, and make sure you guys are paying attention to this video. If we don't hit $5,000 if we don't hit 4,800, if we don't hit 4,800 by the middle of September, I highly doubt we're gonna be going up higher. But it's possible though. It's possible. I was just looking at some things, and it's actually really possible for us to go higher, guys. After I was just looking at some things. It's actually really possible for us to go up higher. Um, to reach like an all-time high of like five something. But the only thing is that if we do reach an all-time high, I'm sure a lot of traders are gonna know to sell from reaching another all-time high. It would be harder, and you got to think as a market maker. You got to think as someone who makes the market. You got to think of the algorithms of the market. You got to think of the price action of the charts and things like that, right? Sorry, I'm cleaning up some stuff right now. But think about it this way. If you was a market maker, wouldn't it be harder for traders to decide whether or not the market is going to go up, continue going up or down if we create a lower high versus if we create a higher high and we go past 4,500 into the 6,000 range, it's going to be easier for traders to predict that a sell is going to come. It's going to be easier for traders to place sales at all-time highs versus if the market hits a lower high, if the market hits a lower high like around 4,500 or like around low 5,000s, it's going to be harder for traders to understand where the market is going to go next. It's going to be harder for traders to decide whether or not the market is going to turn around from there or whether or not the market is going to continue to go up higher. And so what that's going to do is if the market turns around from here from a lower high, the market's going to be pulling from buyers and sellers easier than going up to a higher high. Because if you go to a higher high, buyers can be taking profits. Buyers can move their stop losses up here and take profits. And if the market comes down, buyers are already in profits from buying all the way down here, right? So buyers are going to win, and then sellers are going to win up here too. If you decide to go to a higher high, sellers are going to win up here because sellers are going to know, okay, we hit a higher high without coming. And make sure you guys are paying attention to this video, especially for if you're watching my channel for the first time. You know that I mean, if you've been watching my channel continuously, then you know that every day I talk about how gold is supposed to be coming back down to the $2,500 range since it hasn't made a correction. In the last three times it had chances to, it continued to go up higher, creating a bubble. So therefore, we are expecting a huge correction back down to $2,500 to create a proper bottom structure for the market to continue to go higher. For gold to continue to go higher, gold has to come down to create a proper bottom structure, or else it's just going to continue to go up and create a bigger bubble, right? And that's not financial advice. Nothing I say is guaranteed at all. This is just for educational purposes only. This is just my biased opinion, based off my own market analysis, right? But like I was saying, if the market continues to drive gold to all-time highs, if gold goes to high 5,000s to 6,000, sellers, I mean, buyers are going to be in huge profits. Buyers are going to be able to secure their profits by trailing their stop losses. So if the market does drop, buyers are still going to be good securing profits. There's not going to be many buyers to pull from unless it's like the new small retail buyers who are coming in thinking that gold's going to go to 8,000 or $10,000. You know what I mean? When it's not time for that. You know, it's not, that would be the wrong time to it's going to be the small retail traders who trade them with little money, thinking that gold is going to go up after hitting all-time high. That's not gonna shake, and that's not gonna do anything for the market. And then it's gonna be sellers from smart investors with large capital, smart investors with large capital are gonna be placing big sales once if we get to all-time highs. If we get to all-time highs, big investors with big capitals, large capitals are gonna be placing big sales with huge stop losses, knowing that gold's not going to hit no 8,000 or 10,000 right now. So there's going to be no way for the market to take out those big buyers and sellers if we go to all-time highs. So that's why I'm looking for lower high, because if we get a lower high, it's going to be less predictable, more complicated, a little bit more complicated for the big sellers. I mean, for the big investors and big traders. It's going to be a little bit more complicated. And if the market does some turnaround in this area, because the buyers, if we go up, the buyers are for sure going to make money, but not as much money as if we continue to go higher, right? The buyers are going to make a good amount of money, but the buyers are going to be forced to decide when to take profits. They're going to be forced to decide when to close positions. And if they don't close positions at the right time, then the market will turn around right back down and take those buyers out as well who were being too greedy. You get what I'm saying? And then for sellers are going to try to time the market, or sellers are going to be Yeah, sellers are going to be trying to time the market. Sellers are going to be probably waiting for all-time highs. Sellers are probably going to be waiting for price to go a little bit higher. Sellers aren't going to really know when to sell. So when they do place their sales, they're going to be second guessing. And you know how gold moves. Gold goes up and down. So gold goes up and down a lot. So gold will start showing change of characters and then gold will confuse people a lot in this area for a whole 2 months. For the whole month, for a whole 2 months straight before turning around, gold will confuse a lot of traders, and that will be good for the market for them to take out a lot of liquidity from the market. And then if we come back down here, some traders will probably be thinking that we're making a double bottom. Some traders will probably be thinking that since we didn't reach another all-time high, that we might be going back up. So then buyers might be getting back in, sellers might be getting confused, and then we just keep going down. You get what I'm saying? So it would make sense for us to have a lower high show up in the market if the market is expecting to get as much liquidity as possible, get as much demand liquidity as possible. Now, for the short, that's for the long term. For the short term, right now, it's not complete. Right now, I'm not gonna lie, this daily candlestick can 100% shoot up or shoot down. I'm actually confused on what's gonna happen. The only thing I would say about this is if I had to choose, if I had to make a decision, I would choose to buy. I would choose to buy from here only because it's a smart trade. I would choose to buy from here with a stop loss at 4,015 or 4,000 dollars. I would choose to buy from here with a stop loss at $4,000 or 39.35. I mean 39.95. So you'd be risking like 60 points. So whatever loss size you put, you'd be risking like 60 points. And it's just strong. Like the buyers are just strong right here. And these last 2 days had good standing wicks. You see these wicks in the buy zone. This is a buy zone. This is not a sell zone, right? So a lot of people are probably expecting sales. And there are ways you could find out like volume, like how much volume of buyers, how much volume of sellers are in the market, live feed and stuff like that. Sometimes it's not as accurate. That's why I haven't really, and just really just I haven't got to that point yet. I've dibbled and dabbled in some softwares that show live feeds on volume, and live feeds on like heat maps and liquidity maps and stuff like that. So that way you can see like how many buyers is in, how many sellers in. There's some online sites you could check out too, that I'm actually going to be getting back to looking at. But it just depends. Right now, it just depends. Without looking at the softwares, without looking at those websites that show the heat map and show the volume, we're just looking at naked price action trading right now. You can see that you can obviously see that there's a big amount of buyers and a big amount of sellers sitting in this one area, right? And it's, just been consolidating. And the market is trying to figure out, okay, do we need to come back down? Is it worth it? Is it worth it coming back down? Or is it worth it coming back down? Because look at it this way. If the market comes down right now, the market is going to take out a lot of buyers, but it's also going to make profits for a lot of sellers. A lot of sellers are going to make profits. And then what it's also going to do is also going to have no choice. If the market comes up right now, it's going to have no choice but to go up. So anybody that's waiting to buy down here is going to be good, right? If the market comes down right here, anybody that's waiting to buy is going to be good. But right now, right now, there's probably people getting in and out of trades. There's probably people losing a little bit of money here and there. There's probably not that many buyers here and there. So if the market went up right now, a lot of buyers might miss out on the opportunity because a lot of buyers might be sitting down having buy stops waiting at this level. A lot of buyers might be having buy stops waiting at this level. And so if the market goes up right now, some buyers might be losing out. And if the market goes up right now, some sellers will get taken out because there's probably a lot of sellers expecting the market to just take out liquidity and drop. There's probably a lot of sellers in positions right now. So if the market starts to burst up right now for the first week of the month, you know, people are going to, not going to be expecting it, or it's going to be like I said, there's a lot of volume right here. So the daily candlestick just opened. It's 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. The daily candlestick just opened. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue watching it. I'm gonna continue watching it, but I'm not gonna try to like force any trades. Like I said, my bias opinion is a buy. I'm looking to buy, and I'm thinking about buying at 39, buying with stop loss at 39.95. I would only be losing 10% in my account if we hit stop loss. And I'll be losing less than 10% because I just made profits today for Monday. So I'll probably lose my profits that I made and then a little bit, probably like 5%. So I'll lose my profits that I made today and probably like 5%, which is not a bad idea, which is not a bad idea at all. Right. So if I lose 5% at 39.95, I can get back in around 3,800. I could get back in around 3,800 with only, and go from there. You know what I'm saying? So let's watch the market, man. Lastly, I want to pull up the monthly time frame and we're gonna take all this off. If you guys are watching the video all the way to this point, that shows that you are a focused trader. Um, and that shows that you understand everything that I'm saying. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe so we can continue to go on this journey together. Um, but yeah, this is the monthly time frame. So 39.95 here, is right here where you see my dotted line. So we would have to break below the body candle close of June and the body candle close of July if we were to go down. And that's a big deal to break below these body candles. These body candles are good positions. It'd be a big deal if we did break below, right? We have a top wick up here, which is a fair value gap. We have a good order block or fair value gap at 40 in the 40 high 4100s, high 4100s. So, um, yeah, and for Monday, gold did already test 4,020. So you see this bottom wick. So a bottom wick is already happening. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if we shoot up this week. If we shoot up this week. Another thing too is that last week was a bearish week based off my spreadsheet data. Based off my spreadsheet, I do collect data, y'all. Like I might not be using any softwares or anything, but I do have a good system of my own that I created where I'm able to collect good data, right? Just me just putting in the work. And based off the data, it shows that last week was a bearish week. So if we're having continuously bearish weeks, a bullish week is soon to follow, right? A reversal is soon to follow. So a reversal hasn't fully taken place. A reversal is soon to follow. Um, so just keep that in mind, guys. Just keep that in mind. And then with Monday closing, Monday only closed 10 points in profits. Monday only closed 10 points in profits. Usually a week averages around 165, 170 to 200 points a week. 170 to 200 points a week. So um, that's just some data that I'm sharing with you guys, right? So yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and love you guys, and see you guys on the next one. Peace.